Connecting Arizona. Live from the 12 News studios at 200 East Van Buren. This is 12 News Weekend Today.
You know, summer in the desert is finally over, and very often Valley residents think they no longer need to worry about the sun. However, sun protection should be a year-round commitment regardless of the season. Here with some expert help is Dr. Susan Van Dyke, a cosmetic dermatologist. Thanks for waking up with us this morning.
Thanks, Haley. And I got up this morning, it was 4:30 and 56 degrees.
It was chilly out,
dark,
right?
Right, so who needs sunscreen?
Well, that's what some people think.
Exactly. But UV radiation is all year round.
Okay.
And 80% of it is in the winter as well as there is in the summer. Of course, the thing about Arizona, too, is our weather is so awesome that I find people spend more time inside in the summer than the winter.
Interesting.
So we brought some kind of examples of how to protect your skin.
Okay.
You know, everybody knows to wear a hat.
Right.
So here's a good hat.
Right, which, you know, is easy when it's sunny and you head outside and maybe you're doing a hike, but I think sometimes that's easy to forget also to do something
But this is a better hat. And actually, this is the hat you ought to be wearing.
Because of the wide brim.
Wide brim is going to protect the back of your neck. I've had 2 skin cancers, one on the side, one on the back of my neck.
Is that something you see often here in the Valley?
Often, extremely. Cancer is very, very common, you know, all over, but here particularly.
Okay.
Now then, if you go to sunscreen, you know, we were talking earlier that women put makeup on and think that's enough SPF, but it's not. An SPF in a sunscreen typically is going to be a 6 or a 7 and sometimes a 15, but American Academy of Dermatology says at least a 15, and I say a 30.
And so how often do you then reapply?
Well, here's a tip for golfers, okay? Here's your typical golf ball. This is how much you should put on. A golf ball size of sunscreen goes on your whole body.
Really?
And you should reapply it every 2 hours, which if you play golf is about 9 holes. If I play golf, it might be longer. Okay. So if someone's playing 27 holes of golf, they're going to fill this whole thing up with sunscreen because they're going to apply 1, 2, 3 times during that day.
Now, I want to talk about this reveal photography, which actually years ago I remember seeing something like this. It basically shows what some of the sun damage you've already...
It does. You take a picture of what looks like a reasonably normal person, and depending on how much sun exposure they've had over their lifetime, you're going to see the brown spots. Wow. And when I took this picture of Sherry, she looked at it and said, "Oh my God, that's scary." And it is. That is what your skin has accumulated throughout a lifetime. So the next thing is, okay, we've done prevention, and now we're looking at it and going, oh my gosh, look at all this damage. Now what are we going to do? Well, now we go to some of the new lasers that are amazing at removing sun damage without downtime. A new one's called Clear and Brilliant. It's only been out about 5 months now. But you can wipe off some of that summer damage, and hopefully you're going to continue to prevent damage all through the year.
Absolutely. That's key. Thanks so much for being here
You're
with
welcome.
us.
My pleasure.
Dr. Van Dyke has an office on Scottsdale Road north of Chaparral. The phone number there is 480-948-5045, or you can get more on the web at vandykelaser.com. Thanks again.
Thank you.